The pressure and paranoia of the survivors is growing. The doctor's new clinic is almost done with the help of Blake and Ward, but she will soon get unexpected visitors.
Uh. Hello?
Hey doctor, well, I was here earlier doing the demo on this building, and I wanted to see what you thought about it.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. I got a lot of traps around it now. And yeah, you guys did great.
Yeah, good. There's still some rubble I need to clear out, but I obviously can't do that right now. It's scary outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was hoping I could just hole up here. I gotta leave in the morning, but I don't want to drive home right now.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean, I can if you don't want me to. That's fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. If you want to sleep here in the, till daytime, that's fine.
Yeah. That's all.
Do you want to help me out with some food? I sorted out my food file. Let me show you.
Oh, sure.
So the very far bottom counter is water. The middle one's food that's cooked. The left one's canned food, and the top one over here is food that needs to be cooked.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me look at this. Do you mind if I add a little bit more storage to your kitchen? I think next time I bring food, it's gonna kind of overflow.
That'd be great. Yeah, I used to have a fridge and stuff back in the other one, but Annie decorated it, you know?
Oh, I think I just recently learned how to put together a fridge. Let me see if you have the pieces for that.
Blake, I'm gonna start locking up these doors, but I'm gonna trust you with the code since you helped me make this area, you know? I want to make sure that you have a place to go too. I know you have your own cabinet and all, but
I got my own cabinet?
your own cabin.
Oh,
But,
cabin. Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you were offering me a drawer at your place, but
Oh,
it's
I mean,
different.
do you want your own?
No, that's fine.
Oh, I can
No,
make
no,
you a
no.
box.
This is your place.
I can make you, okay.
No, it's good. It's good. Just give me access to all of them, really.
Um, most of them, yes. Maybe.
Haha, I'm
Most of
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Joking.
Oh, wait. Oh, it looks nice.
Oh, hello. How's it looking?
It looks
It's
really
gonna need
nice.
a fresh coat of paint, but I'll just have to do that later.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it gives me a lot more space for sure. And thank you for helping me remodel this place. I really do appreciate it. You know, it's a lot of work. I'm excited for the grand reopening.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be closer so people can stop by more often.
Yeah. Is that a hole? Wait, is that the wooden hole in the roof or is that a vent?
That's a vent. It just needs to be patched up.
Oh.
I can do that.
Okay. I was gonna replace this window around this door because it's just too easy to break into that. I was gonna do the glass thing you taught me the other day.
Oh God. Yeah, no, yep, that was fragile.
Yeah.
I actually need more forged iron for that, so I'm gonna do wood at the moment, and then we can upgrade it later.
Oh, wait, what was that you're upgrading?
The hatch for this stove. Oh fuck.
Someone's here. You stay here. I'll be right back. Hello?
Doctor? Oh, you don't remember me. Sergeant Reekers. With Evergreen? I'm here to check your progress and to return something to you.
Return something? Oh, wait,
Turns
you're from
out-
Evergreen? Oh. What was your
Turns
name?
out your associate was Sergeant Reekers?
Oh.
Corporal?
Corporal. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. It turns out your associate Annie was trying to leave. Is there something you're not telling us, Doctor?
No. No, I mean, there's nothing that I'm not telling you. I'm trying to do my job, but it's really hard. And Annie was having episodes of sleeping, but you said she was trying to leave? Where'd you find her?
She was at that dome security border.
Oh.
Currently, protocol is nobody leaves.
I,
She refused, so we had to take action.
no, I,
What's the update?
well,
How's your mission going?
okay. So the professor has a group that is very, very loyal to him, so I can't really seem to get to him, but everyone's remembering before the dome. Everyone's remembering like the building and all of the like
That-
paperwork they had to do.
That's not for you to really worry about. We want the rest of the research, and you're meant to disrupt what
I
is
can't-
going on here. But it
I-
kind of looks to me like you are.
I can't get to the professor's research very well without okay, I'm here as a doctor, as we talked about, and I've been helping people out. The professor is getting a lot of research done to try to cure things. I've seen his lab once. I'm trying to get more research done as well, but I'm having a hard time here. You know, Annie was with me, and I don't know why she decided to try to escape, but
Uh, from the looks of it, I think that it was we were under the impression that maybe you are going rogue as well.
no, I would never. I
It
would
seems
never.
that you've befriended quite a few of these people.
Well, I have to let them trust me so that way I can keep on getting information to try to, test things. They won't just do whatever I say without me actually, getting loyalty. And then I could do the tests and get the research and stuff.
Orders have changed.
Okay. What's the new orders?
You need to kill it. You need to kill Henry.
Kill him?
Do you think you can do that? Yes, kill him.
I do have a couple of people that I might be able to convince to help me. I've tried convincing everyone that he's the one that caused everything. So I should be able to kill him. Yes. I don't want to end up like Annie here.
Just make sure that happens.
Oh, okay. I'll do I'll do my best. It will happen. It will happen. I promise. One way or the other.
Remember, we have eyes in the sky,
Yeah, I know.
and if you don't complete this, you're stuck here.
I,
Do you understand?
yes. Yes, I understand. I understand, Corporal.
Corporal. I'm not the corporal. The sergeant.
You're Sergeant. Sorry, Sergeant. What do I do about the others
We'll be
who
in touch.
that tried to escape?
Uh, you might as well kill them too.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for checking in.
Uh,
I don't. Hey. Annie tried escaping? I don't know what I'm told. Blake, what did I tell Blake? Okay. Pull it together. Annie will be. You gonna do a barrel thing? I don't know. Okay. What am I gonna do here? Oh, hi, Blake. Act normal. Act
Hey,
normal.
what was all that noise?
Oh, it was just some people who I met before I met you guys, and they knew Annie and I, and they found Annie.
Oh. Oh, there's some more survivors out there? That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they found Annie?
Yeah, I guess she didn't make it. She was trying to leave and follow because everyone talking about how, you know, there's no road, whatever, and so she, I guess, was trying to venture out. She didn't make it that far.
Is she okay?
Um,
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
yeah, I don't know what to do. If you could help me, out. It's still nighttime, so be careful, but I have to. I could convince? How am I gonna explain this to Blake? He didn't see the dead body.
Careful, it's still dark.
You see?
Oh no. Oh, I think I stepped in her.
Don't step on her body. Be careful.
I'm not.
Okay.
Maybe I am. I'm not sure. I think she's just in some mud or something. What do you want me to help get rid of it?
Oh,
Her?
I wanna get her a spot. You know, a spot to be remembered. Obviously.
Okay. Go pick out a spot.
Okay.
And I'll move her over there. Maybe inside the fence.
Yeah. Maybe over here, in the back area. Oh, what about in the fence by the kitchen? Like the little patio.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
garden area. I think that'd be nice.
Okay. Oh, okay. I have a mission. They didn't give me a time, but I'm sure it's short. If they were so quick to dispose of Annie. We've been here for a little while.
Do you have a shovel?
I do. Do you want me to? I'll start burying.
Yeah, if you go dig a hole, I can put her in before I go.
There's monsters. Okay. So I gotta figure out a plan. I'm gonna talk to the wandering ghost. Blake's been in and out, but I don't know if he'll betray. I think I made too many friends, and I'm turning into one of them. They're gonna abandon me if I don't. I've come really close to some of these people though. Blake's helped me. Blake saved my life. Where were they when I was about to die? All right, Blake. I think that's a pretty good hole.
Okay. That's a gigantic hole. Okay, perfect. I'll just put her remains in here real quick.
Thank you. Yeah, she was a good companion in regards to helping me out with all my things, and good little soldier. You know, she always made sure that everything looked nice as well as was strong, you know, and I am sad that she's no longer with us. I couldn't help her out with her sleeping issue. I'm glad that we have an answer though.
I've given you a handful of soil if you'd like to drop it in. Just put it anywhere and I'll fill around it.
Thank you.
I don't have much, but I've made a sign to mark where her body rests.
I will. Thank you. I'm gonna have to.
If you'd like to write a message on it, we can do that.
Can't believe this monster's got Annie. We were the good guys. I just couldn't take it anymore being in here. Where'd you put it?
It's in my hand. I need you to move out of the way.
Oh yeah. I don't want to end up like them though.
Well, that's floating. It's fine. Go ahead. Annie would hate that. I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Alright, you fix it. I knew it was strange that she didn't come home that same night. Never just goes out for a job, doesn't check back in.
Doctor, I just want to check and make sure that you use the right version of peace.
Oh, P-E-A-C-E. Did I do the wrong one?
Yeah, you did the parts version.
I've been doing so many building things.
It's okay.
You know,
Yeah, you're good. It's okay.
and then my mind's all crazy right now. I can't believe her body was found. I can't believe that she's gone. How do I? I'm gonna have to go over there or tomorrow and check out their base. So, are you going over to the galley or are you going to your house to get some stuff today?
Probably a bit of both.
Do you mind if I just keep you company and take a break from working on this place? Just have a little company for a little bit while I mourn my friend?
Sure.
I have some stuff to trade to Word too, so that'll be a good stop. Let me go grab it.
Hello.
You guys dropping in?
Yeah, I have some trade stuff.
Sure, what do you need?
I'm having a hard day. Annie's
You look a
body
little
was
shook up.
found, and
Oh no.
yeah, she didn't make it. So I don't know. I might have to hang out here for like a little bit just
Good.
while I pass time. But I don't know what I need. But here's my stuff. Maybe some ammo.
You
Okay.
tell her
That
what
was
it's worth.
That was a lot. Okay.
I like ammo or more
Definitely
concrete
got
would
some
be
good
great.
pieces here. Okay. Let me
I'll
get
put
you
this
some
up for
stuff
trade
here.
for whatever she's giving.
And you wanted some concrete too?
Yeah.
What about cobble? You want any cobble?
I think I'm okay on cobble still. It was mainly concrete. I almost got the whole area on the outside at least set up with concrete.
Okay. Okay.
How's your
Oh, you pulled the fort I'm building up there? Remodeling? Basically ground
yeah,
up?
how's
Yeah, it's coming
your
along.
remodel? It's coming along? You think it's how
think
close
we're
are you
good.
done?
I should have done pretty either today or tomorrow pretty easily. Most of it can get done pretty quickly. I just need to finish up a couple walls, put on the roof. Should be fine. Let's see here. Okay. I feel like
I'm
I'm
gonna.
still shortchanging. You did give me a nice grade battery. So, is there anything else that you kind of would want out of those things?
I'm gonna run back to my place, but I'll come and pick the doctor up when I'm done with my stuff.
Sure.
Alright.
I can look at my vending machine too and see if there's something in there you want.
I already took all her money.
The money?
I already took all of her money.
No, no, no.
Oh, for
Oh,
free.
no, no, no,
or for
no.
trades.
I mean, for yeah,
Yeah.
for tradesies.
Not for coin. Okay.
Right.
All right. I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Later.
Let me take a look. Let me see.
Sure.
Do you have any of the Wasteland books that might help me out making cotton
Let's see. I have. Let's see.
out of grass? I heard that's possible, but I haven't been able to read it yet.
Yeah, I came across that book a while ago. Unfortunately, it fell apart just as soon as I read it. I'm sorry to hear what happened.
Yeah, Blake helped me put her to rest in a humane way. We made a hole and made her a little grave in a little patio area. I can't
Good.
think of
No,
anything in there I want, but I
Okay. Let's see. I can give you. I feel like I gotta give you something here.
do
Maybe.
you have any like
Are you?
medical journals or maybe
I think the one that I had, that Blake put in there, I think was one that we had. I
okay.
don't have much in the way of books. I hadn't had a chance to really get out there
Oh yeah, that's fair.
these past few days because I've been working on the fort. But I can give you something that is cool. On your tools. You're probably not using too high of tools right now. Okay, I tell you what. I'll just give you another stack of ammo then.
Yeah, well, or
Tools?
axe. I have a level 3 axe.
Just a regular
Stone
iron
axe.
fire axe?
No, it's a stone axe.
Do you want a better stone axe or do you want a iron axe?
I mean, an iron axe would be great. Whatever would chop down trees faster. I need so much wood right now.
Yeah, no, I get it. Feel free to use our grove outside. It's still daylight, so you can grab as much as you want. Just make sure to replant, okay?
Okay.
Be careful out there. Keep an eye out. There shouldn't be too much stuff out there, but just keep an eye out.
Yeah, so you're up. Your remodel, I might not Blake to come by. So do you guys still have, like, in case, I mean, your model I'm sure is great, because you took out the, the door and all that. But in case things go south, do you guys still have another, I
Yeah,
guess,
I mean,
escape?
if it comes down to it, we can use the tunnels below. But for right now, I think this is probably I don't know, I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna have a pretty decent thing here at the
Yeah,
end.
no, it looks really nice.
Well, it's
Uh,
getting there, but yeah, it's just let me take these three out of each one of the holes.
then does
But yeah, I'm
that
gonna have a roof
tunnel,
over a lot of this too.
that long tunnel, is that the one that we using again? I don't want to get lost again in case. I think I might come hang out with you guys if it happens, just because I don't think my clinic by myself will be ready enough until I get some good
Sure.
arm power, you know?
Uh-huh. Well, I can understand. I can definitely help you get on your feet. Let's see here.
Curious. Trying to be.
Tell you what, Doc, if you want to help out a little bit here,
Well,
I can
yeah.
give you
What do
my
you?
nail gun and you can upgrade some of these blocks. What do you say?
Yeah, I would love to help out. Oh, you need the upstairs upgraded, like the fence? Oh, this flooring. I see.
Yeah, the flooring is going to need to be upgraded. I'm just trying to make sure that things are in the right spot
Yeah, of
here.
course. Yeah, I know placing it gets really tricky. But yeah,
And yeah, bad things happen and things fall apart. Let's see here. Let me go put this in a box real quick.
yeah.
Let's go back downstairs really quick and I'll drop it in the barter box and you can just go to town.
Okay. So that's the same tunnel we used the other time? It
This one?
seems. Yeah.
No. I had to make things a little bit more secure for privacy reasons.
Oh, that's fair.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm just gonna
So
give
it's
you
not
a
the
bunch of
same
stuff
tunnel
here,
for the lab.
and just when you're done with the nail gun, I appreciate it back.
Yes, of course, yeah. I've heard these nail guns are top of the line.
I think it was. I don't know how Rect got his hands on it, let alone let me have it. I really thought he hated me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So how long? How'd you meet the professor and Blake and all of them?
Well, just kind of met up. Blake I met later. Whenever I met, him, I was on top of a roof over at one of the motels in town, and I saw him and I think it was Axel, and we were just surviving at that time. Still doing that.
Yeah.
That was back when John was with us, though.
Who's? Oh, Lefty?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys still haven't found him, huh? Or like heard from him or anything?
Nah, I don't think he's with us anymore. Unfortunately, I
Yeah.
heard he had a bad fall.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Kind of happening every day anymore.
Yeah, I see a lot of people with a lot of injuries. Usually one at least a day. It's really hard out there.
Yeah, it's not great. That's why we do what we do, to make sure that we keep on living. Stay alive. Survive.
So what's your long goal, like your long-term goal? You just be a salesman here and keep this place going?
My goal is to survive whatever the hell this is.
What do you think? Like, do you have any ideas of what this is, or are you just kind of going day by day, basically?
for right now, it's just taking it as it is. I mean, I don't really know what to make of this place yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I mean, look, I mean, I remember being in Serious Dead. I don't remember why I would sign up for something, but it's weird. I don't know anything about anything right now. What about you? Do you remember anything?
Kind of remember the same thing everyone else does. Signing up for something and, you know, I remember being a doctor and a lot of people, all my coworkers and stuff, but, I mean, Andy and I, when we first got here, we didn't see anyone for 4 days. And we kind of ran into,
Oh, that's tough.
yeah, you guys, and it was nice. But yeah, I don't remember too much. I feel like a lot of people have that same story though, that they signed up for this and whatever this is, and either way, I know it's dangerous just going out by yourself. So everyone staying localized here in this area is a good idea because we survive more in groups and numbers, you know.
I couldn't. Sure. I just couldn't imagine anybody signing up for this. Seems insane.
Well, I guess it depends on how hard up on money you are. I don't remember. I feel like everyone has a different story of maybe. I'm trying to remember why I would have, signed up for this. Maybe it was for just learning. I love to learn. I love to read things, and
It just seems really insane.
yeah. Well, either way, no matter what this is, you're doing a great job keeping everyone safe. You're like the center of everyone, I
don't know
can't turn
about all
his
that.
volume up, but I could turn like
I just wanna see
everyone's
people
volume up.
survive. I don't know anything about what everybody else is doing, but if I can do this much, then that's worth something.
This also turns everyone else up, so when I do this, everyone else will be louder.
I think Blake's kind of in the same boat, but I don't know. But he's
Yeah.
never really screwed me over, as far as I know.
No, but he's a good guy. I think he kind of sounds like he remembers the most out of everyone. He's the one that made me remember that I signed up for it, whatever this is. And it seems like if you said that, it seems like everyone else is, But he's a good
Must
guy.
have.
Yeah, between you making this awesome place for everyone to feel safe in, and Blake running around finding new survivors out there, become like a centralized little hub for everyone,
Yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to copy this.
I just hope everyone sticks together and it seems like every single time someone goes off by themselves, they just don't come back, like Lefty and Annie. So, they're found, not with us anymore.
People could just stay put, maybe traveling groups. Just a thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
People can do things. It's just not. Look, safety in numbers. It's always been the case.
Yeah, I got all. No more time.
I say that as I go out and do these missions for Rect all by myself.
Yeah. Crazy that you could do all those missions by yourselves, but it's your spikes that got you, that took you down.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you patching me up. Can't thank you enough on that.
Yeah, of course, of course. So, what did you guys do with the other tunnel anyways? You just cave it in, or?
Like I said, Henry wanted to be more secure, so I secured it.
Are you planning on making the other tunnel as long to have those things chases for longer? Or you, like, what's your, I guess what would be your plan if we have to use the tunnel as escape route just to run out and kind of run?
I mean, yeah, if we have to come back and regroup, my idea is to actually have building materials on hand to reinforce if need be.
Oh, I see, I see.
There's a few other things we're going to be adding to this, so hopefully it won't be so bad.
Okay. What's yeah, I was thinking, would you want to go check on one of the guys to make sure they're doing okay? I don't know what your plans are for the rest of the evening. Nice. Good drink. I don't need to upgrade my clinic, but
Well, yeah, we can probably make time to do that. Well, before I was helping you out with your base, I was trying to, kind of gear up. I've got something that I need to get done, but, it might take me a while to do it, so I kind of want to get other things settled before I go.
what are you trying to do? Can I help? We talked
No.
about how bad it is. We're and I were having a whole discussion about how bad it is to go by yourself. You should always bring a buddy.
Yeah, I guess, but I just need to confirm something. I need to know for myself.
We were dropped a scenario while waiting for morning. This was released to all players out of character by GG.
Scenario 3. Stephen sat on the cracked concrete steps outside the Department of Defense Inspector General's office. The sun beating down on his back as he tried to steady his thoughts. The hum of traffic in the distance barely reached him. His mind occupied with the muffled voices from inside the building. He knew something wasn't right. Earlier that day, he had carefully placed a listening device under the seating near the door of the inspector's office. Through his headset, he could hear snippets of the conversation between the inspector and someone via a phone conversation, bleeding through the thin walls of the building. The inspector's tone was clipped, and from what Stephen could gather, he was clearly not pleased. The name Cho kept popping up, spoken in a hushed urgency. Cho, you need to understand, version 97 was never meant to go this far. You've modified it. It's gone beyond what we predicted. Stephen leaned in, straining to catch the rest, a chill creeping up his spine. The inspector's voice rose slightly, the words like poison. The new versions, they're more potent, more deadly than we've ever thought possible. We're talking about biological warfare on a scale no one was prepared for. Stephen's stomach twisted. The virus. He remembered hearing about a group of protesters led by a college professor, claiming the government was experimenting on animals with stolen research. There were brief podcasts and interviews, but all the media would go black after just a short time. Everyone on the internet, 4chan, Reddit, thought it was just some weird conspiracy tied to the Evergreen Project. During the last protest, a group of persons were taken into military custody. The so-called professor disappeared from public view, and all traces of his existence seemed to be swept under the proverbial rug. Stephen knew better, still. He still had microfilm articles of who the professor was, the research that he was conducting, awards that he had won for his research, and much more. This whole situation gnawed at Stephen, and he knew that something more was going on in the background than was being presented. Maybe this man needed help? But what could I do? Thought Stephen. His thoughts swirled as he tried to make sense of the implications. From inside, Cho's voice remained calm, almost detached. We've only just begun to scratch the surface. This is the future of warfare, Inspector. Adapt or perish. A deep breath from the inspector. This is madness. The conversation faded as Stephen slowly stood up, the weight of what he'd overheard pressing heavily on him, a new strain. More powerful, and possibly already out in the world. His mind raced. What do I do? The last thing Stephen remembers are hands clutching him from behind and his world going dark. The memories seemed to fade from there. Scenario number 4. Ward lay on the cold, sterile operating table, his hands trembling slightly as the nurse checked the IV line. His thoughts drifted back, like they always did when the reality of his situation set in. His ex-wife voice echoed in his mind, sharp and venomous, as she served him those divorce papers. You're nothing but a burden now. I'll make sure she knows what kind of man you really are. The sting of those words had never left him, not even as the years passed. His daughter, once the bright spot of his life, barely spoke to him anymore. The lies she's been fed, how he was a failure, how he wasn't good enough to be her father, had left their bond in tatters. And the debt, the crushing weight of it all. The cancer treatments had drained him both physically and financially. Endless hospital bills, insurance battles, and the aftermath of a battle he thought he'd won. But then came the financial wreckage, the alimony, the child support. There was no way out, no way to rebuild, no way to make amends with his daughter. Then came the Evergreen Project, the offer that seemed like a lifeline. $1 million, no taxes, his debts wiped cleaned. But the cost, the risk, a suicide mission into the dome where the stakes were life or death. And yet, here he was, strapped to an operating table, about to undergo a procedure that would implant a chip into the base of his skull, a device that would track his every movement and monitor his brainwaves during the experiment. It wasn't just about the money, though. It was about a way out, a chance to dig himself out of the hole he had fallen into, a way to prove himself, and maybe even to his daughter, that he wasn't just some broken man. But he also knew what the Institute had told him. If things went wrong, and they told him those chances were high in these experiments, at least they'd be able to find his body. You sure about this, Ward? The nurse had asked, her voice distant. He gave a tight, forced nod, his eyes tracing the sterile ceiling. Yeah, I'm sure. The needle went into his arm, and everything started to blur. As the anesthesia took hold, he couldn't help but think that this might be his final shot at redemption. Whether he walked out of that dome or not, he was going to make it count. The thought of dying there didn't scare him as much as the idea of never being able to fix the mess he'd made of his life. The darkness overtook him, and Ward let go. The last thing he remembered was the faint whisper of the machine's hum and the words from the briefing replaying in his head. Survive the dome. Get paid, start over. But that was the thing. Ward wasn't sure he'd ever have the chance to start over again.
Hey Blake, where are we going? This is new.
We're gonna go south.
Where's Blake taking me? Is this about your conversation with the Wanderer yesterday?
What do you know about my conversation with the Wanderer?
I don't know anything about it, but you guys were talking for a while, and then today you want to go somewhere far away, it seems like. I've never been this far. Have you been this far south? Where are we?
I've just been through this town. I've never been further than this.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't know where we're going. This seems like like this place was on fire or something. Like all the trees are bare.
Yeah, this place looks like it's had some pretty rough natural disaster hit it.
What is about the natural disaster memories? Oh no. Are they? Yeah, no, it feels like it's very barren, like no one else is out this way. Not much life out here. Not even animals, I don't
No.
think.
Anything that moves out here will try to kill you. Have you been able to talk to the ghosts or the Wanderer about the radio station they found?
They found a radio station?
They didn't just find a radio station, they found a radio broadcast.
Oh, a broadcast?
Yeah, it's kind of the only sign of like working technology we've seen here so far.
See, I know they mentioned, I think, the Wonder Woman was trying to tell me last night that they found something. I don't remember exactly. So
Got 'em.
did they say what the broadcast said?
Yeah. Basically from what I understood, this is like second or third hand removed. There was a, you know, the doctor has his lab,
The professor?
or I'm sorry, the professor, yes.
Yes. Yeah, he has his lab.
Well, he was trying to find a way to. I heard this from Lefty, so again, this is another twice removed story. He was trying to find a way to prolong the lifespans of, like animals, like pets.
He was experimenting on animals, yeah. He told me that.
And apparently, I guess like midway through his research, he got removed from it. I don't think in a friendly way, and someone took it and made it worse. What the hell was that sound?
I don't know. A bear maybe? I don't know.
I don't know what that was. Holy crap. We need to collect gas. I've gone through half of what we brought. Anyways, you keep a lookout, I'll get some gas. Yeah, that seems like the right direction to do things. So I'm not sure what happened, but in the radio broadcast it seems like whatever test, maybe like they were testing. I have so many thoughts. I don't know how to get them out in the right order.
It's okay. Take
The
your
radio
time.
broadcast said something like there was a containment breach and that personnel needed to go to the walls of the dome. And it's on like repeat. It's on like repeat over and over again. And from what I know, that radio station was empty. I don't know if anyone there survived. And it got me thinking about the hazmat suits that we saw that one time. That
Yeah.
it looked like there was military and that they they were preparing for something. And they didn't make it.
Okay.
And a couple nights ago I started having this recurring dream, and I thought it was just a dream at first, and now I think it was a memory, and ever since I've been hearing about the radio station, it's just not left my head. Have you ever heard of a, I don't know what you've done before. I don't know why you're here. I mean, you were a doctor. I'm sure you were fairly well off. I don't know why you're here. But have you ever heard of a Project Evergreen?
I've heard of them, I think. It sounds familiar. I think a couple of people have mentioned them, so I
Okay.
don't know if it sounds familiar from you guys talking about it or if I remember. Things are still a little bit hazy.
Okay. Well, it was this big program, environmental program, to kind of test the limits of people as like a large socio-environmental experiment.
Okay.
But they paid a lot so that people like myself that were on hard times could sign up for this program, get paid, and then they would be able to get out and kind of build a better life for themselves. I think something went wrong with the experiment. I don't think if people were trying, the people that worked here, if they were here to help us through our experiment or keep an eye on us and monitor us, I don't think any of them made it. I don't think they were supposed to die here.
I need to tell Blake. Yeah, that's probably why they're in their hazmat suits. That makes more sense. And we've seen those military bases. I'm assuming the Wanderer and Ghost found maybe some military guys, because that's where he got hurt.
Right, yeah. I know there's more places like that out there. But one thing that's consistent with both of these things, my memory of this commercial and with what they said in the radio broadcast, is the dome. That's too much of a coincidence for me to ignore it.
So then, you want to go check out the radio broadcast? Is that where we're going?
We're gonna go see if there really is a dome like Henry told me there is.
No! Okay, I need you to stop.
Okay.
We can't go to the dome.
What do you mean?
We will die if we go to the dome. Okay.
I
I
mean,
just-
Henry said there was radiation over there, but I mean,
can
as long as we
explain
don't
more.
stay in it.
I can explain more, but we have to get back to the clinic. It has to be a safe place. This is dangerous out here. And we will, for sure, die if we go to the dome. I thought we were going to maybe the radio station you were talking about. We can't go to the dome.
I also want to go check that out. They said it was in the town where your clinic used to be. I think it's the place we got ambushed.
We go check that out. That's fine, but we shouldn't be off this far. Oh no.
I mean, it's dangerous out here, but it's not that bad.
No, the
We'll
dome
be
is
okay if
dangerous.
we keep moving.
The dome is very dangerous.
We're inside the dome.
No,
Or
the
supposedly,
edge,
at least.
the edge of the dome is very dangerous. The toxic gas, everything there. You remember all the flyers you saw in the hospital? And everyone, it's radioactive, I'm sure, and we will die. We cannot go to the dome.
The missing people posters?
Yes. Remember the Pacific Ocean and all that stuff?
The nuclear bomb?
And the nuclear bomb? Yeah. It's dangerous at the edge of the dome. I can explain more. We just have to go back to the clinic. Or to
Okay.
see where we were.
Okay. Alright.
Ugh!
We'll get out of here.
Oh, not half toe, Blake! I'm glad I came with Blake, though. We never would have seen him again.
I feel like we were getting pretty close, though.
No, it's...
I've never made it out this far.
Yeah, no. We should just go back. You have to trust me. You were to go out here by yourself to the dome?
Yeah, I've been kind of trying to piece this together on my own.
Were you gonna
I don't want to
leave?
get anyone else in trouble. Leave? You think there's a way we can leave?
Well, so if you're trying to, that's what the professor's trying to do, is go to the edge and try to figure out if there's a way out.
Yeah, he said he's walked the whole thing, and he said it's a big circle. I mean, probably not walked, but, you know, biked,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Have you seen the dome before? You didn't seem surprised.
I've remembered more about the dome recently, and I can explain when we get back. I I just know it's very, very dangerous to go to the dome, especially for me.
Okay. Especially for you. Come on, cut yourself some slack. You're not that weak.
No, but there's others out there. Okay, Blake, do you remember earlier in the evening, like, when those people dropped off Annie?
Yeah.
They weren't friends of mine.
I mean, I remember there were people, but what? They weren't?
No. I'll tell you what I remember. So, I remember that there was some sort of thing going on, and I am well off, you're right. I was here to try to stop whatever was going on. But it seems like everything got out of hand, and Annie was helping me out try to stop everything. And she was going out to check to see if there was the dome, as everyone was saying. Because our memories are slowly coming back, just like everyone else. And as she went out to go check, people in big military outfits brought her to me, and told me that my friend tried to escape. And if I try too, I will also die, and anyone else. And they brought her in a body bag and just dropped her at my doorstep. It was a threat. That's why I was so panicked whenever you tried to you told me you were going to the dome.
Wait, so there's still people in the dome or working around the dome? I don't really know what it's made out of.
I don't know. I mean, I assume because, I mean, how else would they have dropped, unless they're this on the edge of it? I don't know. I don't want to go find out either, because, I mean, I take their threat very seriously when they drop my friend's body right in front of me, you know?
Right.
I'm very against like experimenting, and that's why I don't like the professor, because he experimented on animals, and if it was really this is all his work, as he said, then this is all his fault. And so I kind of like, I don't believe in, experimenting on animals and humans like this.
But you're a doctor. That's how medicine gets made.
I understand that, but not to this extent. This is crazy. This is how the world can end. And why would they be keeping all of us in a dome like this, if that's truly what we're, experimenting or testing, or maybe it just got out of hand because of those hazmat suits and the broadcast. Maybe we weren't supposed to survive and we did survive, and maybe they're just, I don't know, making sure to see how we do against them, the infected. I don't know. But I'm very, very much against whatever is going on, and I want to help. I want to figure something out, but Annie wanted out. She wasn't doing okay. You know her falling asleep episodes and stuff. She needed help, and I couldn't help her. I tried my best. I gave her all the medicine I could, but she needed more than I could provide in this. I don't have all my tools here that I could possibly have, I could do most things, but not all things. And then they killed her. They just murdered her like that and brought her back to me. I don't want to tell you because I want to freak you out.
This all sounds kind of crazy. From what I've heard about the Evergreen Project, I don't see them enforcing their environment and their rules with guns. I don't.
Have you ever seen someone bring? Did you see the truck they were driving? It was huge. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't.
They
They had
just,
like a working truck?
yeah, like a big truck. They threatened me. They killed Annie. They threatened me. I can't go to the dome. If I go to the dome, or if anyone else goes to the dome, they die. I don't want any more body bags showing up to my clinic. I'm here to save lives, not, you know, have them die. Especially people I care about. I care about you, Blake. I don't want you to go to the dome and not come back.
Well, I appreciate that. I just have a lot of questions.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all have questions. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. If you said you took money for this job, like do you remember what the end goal was? Do you remember like how you get paid out, or I guess how we get out of here? Like what were they doing? I'm
I
hoping he doesn't remember anymore.
I don't remember. I mean, they kind of wiped my memory out. I'm just picking up pieces.
You know who might know more?
I'm assuming they took my banking information, my social security, something like that, you know?
You know who might know more? The one that created this whole mess. The original one. That might be. Have you seen the professor recently?
Oh, no, he doesn't come around very often.
I think Professor knows more than what he's letting on, and I think he's been hiding from everyone. And I think he would have all the answers that we need in regards to what's going on with all these infected things and why we're here.
I guess it's possible,
I mean,
but
do you
I don't
remember?
know. I'd like to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, do you remember where his lab was and in the panic of all of that stuff? This my way
Not
to the
really. I
lab.
just remember running for a really long time.
Do you remember what direction? So I was thinking if we could find his lab, maybe we can go talk to him. And see what else he knows. Because I, as a doctor, would also love to know if he's found anything else. He said he's been trying to work on a cure or a antidote of all the mess he made.
Yeah, I'm not super like cool with underground stuff, so I definitely don't know my way to navigating one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I don't know how to tell you know, north from south when I'm in a hole in the
Yeah.
ground.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It was a long tunnel. Word said that they closed it up for privacy. I was talking about it. If he's, you know, because no one's seen the professor, and it's really strange. I saw him the other night. He stopped by, telling me that he's working on stuff. He still hasn't found anything. Checking with me to see if I figured out anything, and I haven't figured out anything. I think he knows more. He don't look well.
No, he isn't. Did you I mean, I drove you back to your clinic because you said you wanted some privacy to talk, but I feel like you've already done that.
I did. I did. I just, I didn't want you to have second thoughts about turning back around. I was so scared that we were both gonna die.
Okay. Well, I know it's raining outside, but the radio tower should be nearby.
You wanna go check it out?
Let me, Oh, it's in... We could make it to your other clinic before night.
And then stay there in the morning, check it out?
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let me go get some
We
more.
might make
Sure.
good time, too. I don't know.
Let me get some more food.
I'll be outside.
and bullets. Because I have a feeling we might run into more of the feral ladies. We'll see. So let's say you find the radio station. Well, we go back to the radio station, and we hear the same broadcast. Do you think we should talk to the professor and see if he knows about the broadcast? I mean, come here, up.
I mean, I'm curious to see if he's heard it at all, because as
Come
far
here.
as I know, the Ghost and Wanderer are the only ones who have really heard it.
I just want to know what he knows. 'Cause I'm wondering why he looks so rough. Do you think you said he got hurt? Well, I think he said he got hurt pretty badly the other time, or at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, he was out on his own one day and he got pretty messed up.
And I didn't. I mean, he's a professor, not a doctor, and I didn't bring him back. How do you think he?
Yeah, he must have just barely made it out of there.
You don't think he would ever use his own science on himself, do you?
That would be crazy. You'd have to be half mad to do something like that. So, before Lefty went missing, he did tell me something, but I wasn't gonna mention it to anyone.
Okay. Do you want?
He said that night. He said that night that the professor got back to his lab and kind of patched himself up. I've mentioned to you before that he's trying really hard to go out there and figure out a way to cure this. That's why he spends such long hours in his lab, and he's out exploring and talking to all the traders and finding people and trying to piece it all together.
Yeah.
He's trying to save a cure, or he's trying to find a cure because he needs it for himself. And I mean for everyone too. I truly believe that, but
So-
primarily he's the one in danger at the moment.
So he used his experiment on himself to
Yes.
keep himself alive.
But from what I understand, his research was never really complete. So I don't know what sort of side effects are going to happen from that decision.
You think he's gonna turn into one of those things, the ones that we've been meeting out there, that infected?
I mean, I honestly don't know. It depends on if that truly is his research or if it's some sort of perverted version of it.
I mean, it's his research. He recognized
Right.
it. I mean, he noticed it. I mean, how else would he know that this is his research unless this is not one of the side effects that came from it, right? Do you think
I
those
honestly don't know.
dogs out there, the ones that I keep on running away from, you think those are the ones that he might have experimented on?
I don't think so. Not if they're wild.
I mean, like, that effect. You think maybe he might have that effect?
I don't know. What if somebody from like the organization that took us has taken his research and just like warped it, you know? This wasn't ever his intended outcome. This isn't what he wanted from what he was studying.
Or this was his intended outcome, and that's why he's always so gone, because he's just seeing what happened.
Wait, you think he's just sitting in a control room somewhere laughing at us for running around like idiots all the time?
I mean, is it far from a possibility that that could be happening? I mean, he's willing to use the experiment on himself. I would never.
He's been right in
I
it
would
with
never.
us this whole time.
Has he? When was the last time you seen him?
I mean, I saw him like 2 nights ago in passing. He's around. I just never see him. Like me specifically. Warden, he go out all the time.
Okay. Okay. I don't know, I just think it's strange that, he infected himself in order to find a cure. I mean, as a doctor, I would never do that, because it's like, you know, kind of gonna save yourself before you save others kind of situation, right? You can't help others if you're
But
in
if
danger.
testing on others is a moral dilemma, testing on yourself is your choice.
Okay. I can see where you get that from. That's crazy to me. I'm sorry, my scientist brain trying to think of all the science behind having to like just sit there and inject yourself, you know? Like, you have to know it's gonna not go well. You're like a ticking time bomb at that point.
Maybe he has hope. I've seen a lot of men do desperate things.
Well,
And that may have been his only option at the time.
okay, well, I have a question for you then, Blake. If he turns, you know, bad, are you willing to put him down like we do all the other ones that are also turned bad because of all this? Because he might be able to affect the rest of us, you know?
I wish him the best, but if it comes down to my survival or his, I know which one I choose.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure that you keep that in mind, because it might very well be the reality one day. Well, tomorrow we could go get the radio clinic, and then go see my friends. Wait. So, what was your conversation with the Wanderer yesterday? Do you mind me asking, now that we're kind of just airing out everything? Just the radio station stuff? Is that it? Or have they been to the...
Yeah, I was kind of asking him about radio station clarification stuff.
Okay.
He told me that he recommended that I should just go and give it a listen myself.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
How's it going?
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, no matter what happens, I always have your back. And there's always another day. Like that sunrise is showing us. I don't want you to do anything stupid to get yourself in trouble. Okay?
I'm careful.
You're obviously a survivor. I'm a little nervous about going back to this place. Bad memory.
I know. I'm not happy we have to go there. It's part of the reason why I didn't want to come with you. Or rather, I didn't want you with me. Did we get all of them last time? Yeah, we did, right?
We completed the job. We just had visitors up. Why that turned green?
I clicked a button. Yeah, our holes we made. This is where you died, Doc.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, they came in through this wall? They were in the courtyard behind us. No wonder they flooded us so fast. We were standing in this corner.
Yeah. Crazy.
Anyways, looks like the equipment's in here. Let's see if any of this works. Okay, it looks like there's a microphone. And a bunch of dials. I'm not really sure how to work something that looks like this.
Let me look at it.
I'm assuming there's gonna be a big on switch somewhere.
I think it's one of these green buttons. I think you turned it on with
Okay.
that switch, and that's why the green light came on. And I think it's one of these green buttons. Let me press one of them.
Okay.
Here it is.
This is a priority message. The V98 virus has breached dome security protocols. All containment measures are now active. Contractors and other personnel quarantine zones within the dome's perimeter are in effect. Please await further instructions. Military personnel are actively working to contain the virus. All employees are advised to move to designated wall security zones for infection testing. Further transmissions will follow. Do not attempt to make contact unless instructed.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that definitely sounds like what they were trying to say.
The V9, the virus they mentioned, that's the one that professors mentioned, right? Right? It was
I guess so.
something.
I'm not really sure. That's probably, I mean, that's what you've been saying this whole time, isn't it?
It makes sense. He said that this is all his stuff, his experiment. This is his testing. This is what he recognizes.
They said military personnel are actively working to contain the virus.
And that's who
Did you
visited me.
you thought
I
you thought
think-
that military people came to visit you?
Well, yeah, because they were in military suits and everything, and they had the big truck, and you know, like, one would
Yeah.
assume they're military.
So why were they working to contain us when they're supposed to be containing the infected?
Are we? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to be here. Maybe we're supposed to actually be one of them. Maybe there is. I don't know. The professor infected himself. Maybe he's gonna infect everyone else, and that's like the final hurrah of his experiment. Maybe we're already infected. I don't know. I wouldn't be, because I don't take anything from the professor. But I don't know if you've taken food or anything. I don't know. I don't know.
No, he takes food from me.
That's fair.
No,
That's fair.
I don't know. I don't know. I just need a minute to think about this.
I mean, it's all lining up with the professor. And that sucks, because that means they left their own in here too, because Ghost was military. Ghost is military. You heard him last night?
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Why are only some of their personnel important? Are the rest just like sacrificial? Do they actually play a part in here?
I really hope
Why
we're
would
not
he lose his
sacrificial.
memory just like everyone else? I don't know. There's a lot of suspicious things. And I don't have the most golden track record with government officials, but this just seems a little extra fishy.
A little bit more careful, yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like it's pretty clear in regards to, I mean, we have the guy who made this virus, and he's trapped in a place with all of us who's alive still. I mean, who
So
knows
what?
if
We're
there's
just
more?
supposed to die just because he's here with us? That's not fair.
No, I think he don't think it has something to do with him being here with us. I think it's just we were near him, wrong place, wrong time kind of situation, you know?
And now we're all just fucked, right? Like it's over.
No, I still want to find a way to, you know, fix it, get the infected people, I don't know, undo his work.
I don't know what undo you think there is besides finding a cure.
That's what I mean. Find a cure, but I'm not gonna affect myself to find a cure. I feel like that's crazy.
You don't have to. He already has.
So then I need to find him.
Then that's fine, but you seem like you really don't want to, honestly.
No, I do want to, but I don't think that he's trying to find a cure. I think that I don't know, he knows more than he's saying. He's the only
You
one.
think he just trapped himself in this box, injected himself with a virus, and then left himself to die?
Or he maybe made it a bigger virus, like a more power, like I don't know, a superhuman. This is going beyond, you know, what I have studied, but maybe he's like a superhuman in some kind of way, or trying to be a superhuman, or a god, or. I mean, you guys pretty much were calling him boss right when I met you, and that was only after a couple of days.
Hey,
Yeah.
what kind of doctor did you say you were again?
Well, so I'm a medical doctor, but we were studying science on like just like whenever you go to school for being a doctor, you have to study a lot of different science. And
Right.
so we had to study like, you know, first you always study about animals, and so we study about all that, and then we study about humans, and then how to, you know, keep them alive, like through healthy bodies. I learned how to be an ER doctor and bring people back. That's why I'm so good at that. And but I always, you know, doctors they always want to learn. I always feel. I mean, you take like 12, 14 years of schooling just to be a doctor. Always want to learn. Doctors are pretty much hand in hand with science, just like professors. That's why your professor always likes science.
Yeah, it sounds like he went through a very similar process of studying animals, studying people, keeping
Yeah.
things healthy, keeping things alive.
You think he might be a doctor? Well, I mean, he couldn't be unless he would have saved himself in a different way. Not by ejecting himself, hopefully. But yeah, no, I really.
I just I don't know.
Medical school is hard. You learn a lot of stuff, though. And I think with all my experience, I could definitely figure out a way out of this, but not through the dome. Obviously, the military is gonna do anything in their power to detain us, as well as killing, as Annie has learned.
So how do we know it's all over then? Or are they just gonna like come and get us and be like, congratulations, you did the thing, all good, here's your money, you can go home?
I wish I knew. I'm
God, all these walls are
curious.
so solid.
I'm curious if there's still even people out there. Or do you want to go see our other friends, see how they're doing? Maybe the military ghost might know a little more now that his memories
Sure.
come back with his wife.
Sure, we can do that. Gonna need a little bit more gas to get there.
That's great. They're out this way?
No, this is just a road to get there, I think. I've never been out here.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have any idea this was so close to your clinic?
No.
Surprised Annie never found it.
Crazy.
Wait, is that a town? There might be a trader in there. Oh my god, is that a bear?
Please don't go into the bear. Oh. Yeah, let's keep on driving.
And we have a follower.
Yep.
Hey, doctor.
Yeah. Why did you go this way? Are you out of gas?
Oh, wait, I think we're gonna be okay. Not yet. Okay, we're heading in the right direction.
There's like a foresty area that got kind of fire.
This looks worse than the burned area. It looks like every bit of life that was here was just completely sapped.
Like wasted away?
Okay, for once I don't see anything here, so I'm gonna stop and grab this cart. Keep your ears open. I'm not getting any gas from this. We gotta move.
Perfect timing, so bird just found us.
Okie doke. Oh, wait, a gas station.
I hear things.
Okay, I got the dog. Hold on. Stay on the bike.
I can't hear. I'm already off the bike.
Okay, there's a lot of them that are coming.
Go, go, go. I heard one of the spitter things spit at us.
Yep. I have a little bit of gas in my pocket if we run out.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of dogs on this road. We should really find a way to make gas.
We really should take safer roads. I feel like. Okay.
That was awful.
Yeah, no. At least now we know. Wait,
Oh my god, there's people everywhere.
who's that?
Oh, it's the Wanderer.
Oh, hi, Wanderer.
Howdy.
We were coming to
What,
just check in on you and Ghost and Lily and see how you guys are doing.
Well, they're not around, but doing okay. So far, just kind of getting things set up.
Yeah. I got some bad news earlier.
And what's that?
So some guys dressed in military uniforms came up, drove a big truck, and dropped off a body to me. It was Annie's. He told me not to go to the dome unless I'll be next. Because I'm against all of this, all the professor's work and stuff. I feel like that has to be it. I was too outspoken. We were both too outspoken.
Come on in. We'll talk about it inside. That way we're not being watched.
It'd be awful if we were being watched.
Watch out for the Trent.
guys have a trench now?
Trench so far, and then spikes to come with that. And just been
Nice.
doing upgrades, working on the lookout tower / sniper tower.
Nice. Well, hopefully, you know, that seems to be going well.
So, guys in military gear came to you and dropped off Annie's body and said, "What now?"
That she tried to escape. And if I try it too, I will end up like her.
Tried to escape what? The
Whatever
dome
this
thing?
is, yeah.
Whatever they want to call this place?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we went and checked out the radio station, and it matches the same virus that the professor's working on. And they're trying to contain it. We figured out, which is probably why we're here.
So you guys heard the broadcast.
Yeah, we just came from there.
Okay. Man. Well, I'm sorry for Annie's loss. I know
It's
that
a-
she was close to you.
Yeah, we gave her a proper burial in the patio of my clinic. That way she wouldn't be forgotten. But I just want to check in on you guys, make sure you guys were okay, and give you guys the news that this seems to be bigger than we may have thought.
Yeah. Definitely what it seems like. But yeah, no, Ghost isn't around, and neither is his wife. We haven't seen her since running into her. She went to go pick up her stuff.
Oh,
So I don't know if something happened or, but you know, he's not here, so maybe he left. I don't know.
maybe you went to go check on her.
That's my thoughts. But he's resilient. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't think that he would. I don't think he would leave.
Yeah, I hope not, because you won't make it out. It sounds like that they have this locked down to where, yeah, it just won't be good. I was hoping to run into Ghost to see if he knows anything. If they were dressed in military suits, maybe he knows more, or maybe you guys remember more, or I don't. Maybe you guys know more about the virus thing. I don't know. You guys still haven't met the professor either, right?
We have not met the professor. Yeah. Nothing new, honestly. With how the weather's been, it makes me think that we're gonna have another red event soon.
Oh, the red
God,
sky.
I hope not.
Yeah. That's why we've been preparing a lot more. But come on in, I'll show you around.
Oh, you haven't been to their place, have you, Blake?
I haven't. I'm not sure if the invitation
So,
extends
this
to
was,
me.
You're more than welcome to come in. I'm not gonna lock you in, I promise.
All right. Appreciate that. Weird. Oh my god.
I thought it was honestly this was filled with a bunch of looked like wine barrels. So I was like, okay, it's a wine cellar, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps going. Careful on your way down.
I see you made it.
So this ladder-
fall proof.
This portion of it, yes. This ladder right here, though, the one that we just came down, had a rope tied to it.
Oh.
I didn't clear out down here before meeting Ghost, though, so Ghost actually helped me with that portion.
Oh, okay.
But
Was there
was
stuff
a rope
down here?
Oh yes.
Well, this is where I first met you. Is this where I first met you guys?
You didn't meet us here.
No, I
mean,
meant
told
like
you about it.
after. Yeah, after you guys were
Yeah.
clearing this out. Oh no.
Yeah,
Ah,
this was all military.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they got
Oh.
hurt the first time when they were clearing this out. That's how I met them. You guys said it was a big job, but I didn't realize it was this big.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Wow.
never seen a cave this big before.
So there's two more ways up. There was a military truck, but we parted it out so we could use it,
Oh, nice.
and they had to have gotten it through this way. And when I got up here, I found a couple bodies, so they were definitely people trying to survive down here.
Wow.
But
Crazy.
I don't know where this goes exactly. I haven't.
Is this an elevator shaft?
Uh-huh, for the truck that they brought down.
Oh, wow.
But when it's light outside, light gets down here, so I'm wondering if I can grow stuff.
Oh, just in this shaft?
No, in the whole cave.
Interesting. Really?
So I'm gonna test that theory soon.
I mean, that'd
But
be
yeah,
really
no.
cool.
You got
Looks like there might be
see,
a
Doc,
hole
this is
up
why I
there.
told you you could move in. You got a whole area for you.
Here's have they were working on a bunch of stuff here. It looks like.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like
awesome. Yeah.
hydroponics and
So yeah, kind of have like a viewing thing. So they were doing something here
Like,
for sure, and I don't know exactly what.
and you said this was originally like a military base? They had found military trucks?
There was one military truck, but clearing it out, there was a lot of soldiers
That must have been hard for Ghost.
that were. I took care of a lot of the soldiers. But yeah,
This is crazy.
anything else I can do for y'all?
Can I talk to the Wanderer alone for a little bit, Blake? Is that okay?
sure, that seems fair. I've done that.
Yeah. Okay.
But what's up?
Blake's really close to the Professor and them, so I didn't want to say this in front of Blake. But with the radio broadcasts and seeing the Professor lately, and he's not looking so well, Blake told me some disturbing information that he got really hurt one day, and Lefty told Blake that he had to inject himself with this virus that's going around that we're being contained with. And I'm a little nervous that we don't know how long he would have until he turns into,
I haven't seen anybody turn in front of me.
Yeah, I'm just
So-
worried. So I wanted to talk to you and Ghost about maybe if it comes down to it, to save the greater good, we might have to. I hate to say this, but I don't know if they can make the choice, the hard choice, if he turns into one of them infected.
Oh, so you want us to put down the professor?
We might have to if he injected himself.
That's true. If he did indeed do that,
He's not been looking really well, and they said that he did it so he can so he's more motivated to try to find a cure and stuff. But I mean, as a doctor, I haven't found anything closer to cure, so I don't know if he has much time, honestly, seeing how these guys work.
well, I'm gonna be honest. Like that sounds like a them problem, that group's problem. Like I care enough. I would rather you be safe. You know, if he's got to be put down, if he's near me, I will do it with no hesitation.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Is if it comes down to it, and we're around, that you and Ghost would be willing to pull that trigger, and for everyone else, because Blake and Ward, I feel like they're innocent. I feel like they don't. They're wanting us to believe what that he's trying to find a cure and stuff. But who I feel like only crazy people inject themselves with something that they know that will, turn them.
It's definitely not the ideal choice, in my opinion, but the way that I'm going to sympathize with him for a second, play devil's advocate. Think about it. He's trying to find a cure. He doesn't want to hurt the others, so his only choice is himself.
I feel like there's other ways. He had all those other ones tied up. I feel like you could just test on those.
Maybe they're already infected.
Yeah. I don't know. Something just seems fishy, but I'm very nervous that he might get to the rest of them if he does turn. They're very close to him. And then there'll just be us four that we know of if that happens.
Well, we'll find a way out one way or another. I don't care what the military said.
They brought me Annie in a body bag.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're willing to do that and drive all the way out to see me and do that, I believe them. That they'll just shoot us dead.
I mean, they obviously have tabs on us. If they knew exactly where you were.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if they're watching or something. I don't know how they knew. Unless they got it out of Annie before they killed her. No, but she didn't know what my new place was. There's no way they would have gotten that from her.
Exactly. So, they have us tagged somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't know 100% what's going on, but I do know that, trust nobody, but also give everybody, keep everybody close.
Yeah. I don't know. Blake saved my life. You guys have been amazing. Words helped me out a lot with my clinic. I just don't want anyone else to get hurt,
No, I get that. I mean, the two guys, though, that left as you guys were showing up, they don't like her. They don't like Blake.
Wait, 2 people left?
So when you guys arrived, there was a couple other guys with me.
Who are they?
And I will leave that alone. They didn't want me to say anything, so I will respect that for now. Until I feel like they're not until I think that they're a threat, they can be left alone.
Why didn't they like Blake?
Blake apparently follows them.
Oh,
And they don't trust Blake.
interesting. Okay. If you don't think they're a threat, then I believe you. I mean, I've been with Blake today and we haven't followed anyone. We went out to Blake wanted to go out to the dome, and I stopped him and told him everything, and then we went to the radio station. So, and my cold quit. I can hear.
Well, one of them used to be part of that group. That's what I know. It's a good view, huh?
Yeah, that's a nice view. You said one of them's been part of the group?
One of them was part of that group. They left. That's about all I know.
That's good to know. Well, thank you. Well, I'm gonna go back with Blake, and then probably go home. the new clinic.
Okay.
Hope I see you guys soon.
Oh.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. I mean, if you need anything, I'm here.
Yes. Yes. All right. Bye.
Appreciate it, Doc. Take care. Be safe.